About time. About time for what? What's up, everybody? It's Shane, and I'm back in the Level Up 737-900ER. This is my favorite variant of the NG to fly, because it's the biggest one, heaviest one, but it feels the most like steady and stable. Of all the flight model edits I've done for the Level Ups, I would say this is probably my favorite one. So we're currently at where are we at? Newark, and we're gonna fly down to Washington, Reagan. We're near DC, and the landing south, so that means we'll get to fly the RNAV approaches down the Potomac River. But we're gonna throw in a little bit of spiciness tonight. When we get down to low, like basically when I hear the 50-foot call out, or when I hear minimums, no, about 50-foot call out, we're gonna do a go around missed approach at DCA just to get some proficiency, because I like to do one every month or so, just to make sure I remember the sequence and like how to push the buttons and how to fly it. It's always good to do these things. So we're going to fly one tonight down to very low altitude. We'll probably double tap the toga switch, and we'll fly the missed approach, come back around. Now, I don't know how long it's going to last, because it is kind of late on the East Coast, but there is fantastic ATC coverage from Newark all the way down to DC. So we're going to get airborne here as quickly as possible so we can take advantage of this good stuff. All right? So I got the FMC is programmed. I got everything ready to go. So just for the sake of moving this thing along, I'm going to press on with our final cockpit preparation checklist, and then we'll go over everything, in sequence here. Oh, wrong button. Let's try this. There we go. Okay, IFR clearance. All right, crew. We do have an IFR clearance tonight. We have... Bring it up. All right. We're cleared to DCA via the Newark 5 departure. Maintain 2,500 feet. I got that in there. Expect 280 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 25,325. Advise ATIS on contact. And contact 2532 for taxi. So 25, 325.
3,000. 17, 3,000, Sun Country 9961.
Let me make sure I got my radio set correctly here. Yeah, so Comm 2 is active. That's not what I want, so.
Number 1701.
Let me see if I can get
Number 11816, Allentown altimeter 2978. 4178 heavy. 781, buddy, what's that?
There we go. This mic there. I'm just making sure my radios are set, crew. Let me see. Okay. There we go. Okay, TCAS. 1151. 1151. Radios are set, nav is set, fuel quantity. We're going to be taking 12,300 pounds of fuel down there tonight. Our flight altitude will be flight level 280 plus 1, so 290. Let me just confirm that I got 280 in there. Yep, good. FMC is set. Flight directors, we're going to cycle the left, right, and auto throttle. It's armed. Airspeed. Okay, MCP airspeed is going to be V2, which is 154. Okay, heading approximately 220, but I'll refine that once we get read the departure chart. Altitude is 2,500. Altimeters, now's a good time to get the weather. Weather at Newark. Information Foxtrot. Let me write that down. Information Foxtrot. The wind is 210 at 20, gusting 29. Jeez. Few clouds at 10,000 feet. Temperature 24. Altimeter 2980. 2980. Okay. Okay. Auto brakes. RTO. APU. Starting. Departure briefing. All right, crew. We're at gate Alpha 14 at Newark. Seems to be a fair amount of aircraft in the area here. Expecting departure on 22 right. So we're going to push back onto Alpha 11, I think, here. And it will take probably, it looks like Bravo, all the way up to 22 right, crossing 29. Full-length departure. We have 11,000 feet available. And we're on the Newark 5 departure from 22, let me see, it's 22 right. So instructions for takeoff on 22 right, climbing left turn on heading 190 to DME 2.3 LSQ. Then climbing right turn to heading 220, maintain 2500. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make an immediate turn to 190 after takeoff until we're about 3 miles away from the airport. Then we're going to make a turn back to heading 220, and then we're going to make 2500. And that is more than likely to deconflict from other departing traffic or inbound traffic from Kennedy, which is just across the way. A lot of congestion around here, so that's definitely a threat. A lot of congestion, so that's why we got to fly this weird departure, but it shouldn't be that difficult to do. Okay, also we need to be ready to level the aircraft up pretty quickly. 2,500 feet comes up nice and fast, so let's be aware of that. Okay, let's go ahead and do before start pushback checklist. I'll call the tug.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Okay, lower MFD is on engine. Doors and windows are closed. Yaw damper, electric hydraulic pumps, fuel pumps, parking brake, APU gens.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
In-ground support equipment is removed. Beacon lights on. Trim mirrors on. Engine bleeds off. APU bleeds on. I'll use ignition left. A cars will be smart cars, which is up and running. Okay, push and start. I'm gonna go ahead and tune in the radio now so we can start monitoring traffic.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Probably over here, right? Yeah, we'll do that.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Shami, how you doing, man? Gonna get some DCA action in tonight, man. I love that place. That's one of my favorite airports. All right, crew, let's go ahead and start her up. Seems awfully quiet. I'm not hitting any radio traffic here. Let me see.
Delta 7912, cross Beauty at and maintain 10,000.
Beauty at and maintain 10,000, Delta 7912.
Synaptic 1, contact Potomac approach 119.85, bye-bye.
Okay, parking brakes released.
119.85 for Synaptic 1.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Yeah, I only fly in there when it's blowing 19. I don't do the 01 approaches. They're just too kind of bland.
FedEx 1685, the Philadelphia airport, 2 o'clock, approximately 7 miles, report in sight.
Rotation on
We
2.
have field FedEx 1685 heading.
FedEx 1685, maneuver as necessary, cleared visual, runway 27 right, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Maneuver as necessary, clear to land 27 right, FedEx 1685 heading.
Piedmont 6124, flight runway heading wind 190 at 11, gust 22, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Fuel on 2.
Runway heading 27 left, clear takeoff, Piedmont 6124.
Piedmont 22 right, park ready.
Delta 561, the wind 210 at 20, gust 29, runway 22 right at Whiskey, clear for takeoff.
Whiskey, clear for takeoff, Delta 561.
Or pressure lights out.
Here, jet speed 912, ready to go 24 taxi.
Jet speed at 912, the wind 210 at 20, gust 29, runway 24, clear
Start
for
about
takeoff,
closed.
runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24,
Start on
jet
2.
speed 912.
Starting 1.
New York, American 3219's with
Station on 1.
0, we're
40 miles east.
How's the mic tonight, guys? Is it too loud? Just right? Let me know.
American 1319, you're going through my airspace, but you won't be talking. You go straight to Washington once you hit the Washington border.
I usually check the weather before I even put DCA in there. And if I don't see 19, I don't go.
Singapore 23 at
fuel flow,
Bravo Gate. You
Mike's good, thank
report between text.
Singapore 23, runway 22 right.
All person lights out.
Whiskey, Charlie, Echo, report ready.
Test taxi Whiskey Charlie
Starter valves closed on 1. Good start.
Bus wind 28, heavy the wind 220 at 17, gust 29, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Yes, sir, 220 at 17, gust to 19, clear for takeoff, 22 right, 128.
American 1386, cross news at maintain level 270.
What's up, takeoff? Flaps 5. Trim 5.6.
Affirmative, news, flight level 270.
News 270 for American 13.
Okay, takeoff data. We reviewed the takeoff performance. We got plenty of oxygen here. B1 146, rotate 148. B2 154. Takeoff thrust setting
1685, roger, fly runway heading maintain 3000.
TARA.
Runway heading 3000, FedEx 1685.
PD minus 6124, you clear direct Woodstown, climb maintain 2000.
Lower
Woodstown,
MFD.
leaving 2.2 for 2000, PD minus
Let's get the flight
6124.
controls check. Ailerons left.
Newark to speed 912 with you, 2400.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Elevator down.
Jet speed 912, New York
Go
Center,
left.
hello, you're at a contact.
And we're
Clear
disconnecting the
direct,
tow.
East
Give me just a
Texas,
moment.
level 400.
Direct East Texas up to 400, jet speed 912.
New York Center, Delta 3128, heavy, hold short, right.
Okay, flight controls are checked.
2573, wind 200, 20 gust 9, runway 22 right at Whiskey, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, she's right, Whiskey, clear for takeoff. Delta 561, you're at a contact, clear direct Gale, climb and maintain 17,000.
Direct Gale 13,000, Delta 5.
Delta 845, level 322.
Delta 8. Okay, one at a time, guys. Delta 8485, cross mark, and maintain flight level 190.
Mark 190.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
17, cross
Alright, see you
Clipper
on left.
and maintain 2000, the bottom altimeter
So
2981.
this guy's got a lot of guys on channel. It's gonna take us a minute to
Cross
get
Clipper and maintain 2000,
get a
2981,
call in here.
717.
New York Center, Delta 128, heavy, hold short.
Right, that was people. West wind 28, New York Center, clear direct ship, climb and maintain 2000.
Direct ship 2000, less than 28.
American 1050, Boston closed, radar service terminate, please change approved.
Going to the dark side, American 1050, connect.
American 1386, you clear direct
Wait my
news.
turn.
American 1386, clear direct news. Okay. American 1701, descend and maintain 6000.
6,000, 1701.
FedEx 1685, turn left heading 180.
180, FedEx 1685, heavy.
Piedmont 6124, Washington closed, radar service terminate, please change approved, see you later, Andreas.
Piedmont 6124, great jobs, yeah.
Yep. United 26, radar services terminate, please change
Trying to get
approved,
a word in
bye-bye.
here.
Change approved, 226, bye.
New York Center, United 9345, information, whiskey, Foxtrot, ready for taxi 22 right, Newark.
United 9345, runway 22 right at Whiskey, taxi via left Bravo, Romeo, Whiskey.
Okay, 22 right via left on Bravo, Romeo, Whiskey, United 9345. Alright, crew, we've had a word in.
Number
Alright.
4, Juliet Papa,
Here's the
minus
taxi
6,
plan.
heading 270.
Straight ahead to Bravo, left turn here,
Georgia 5, that dot cleared you for the visual.
on to Romeo, and then Romeo to Whiskey. Let's do it.
New York Center, good day, American 2036, climbing through 2400.
American 2036, New York Center, hello, clear direct Biggie, climb and maintain flight level.
Nose full
climb and
steering.
maintain 17,000.
Direct Biggie, climb maintain
Brakes.
17000, American 2036.
Number 2324 Kilo, cross, you 20 miles from Umbo, cross Umbo at or above 2000, cleared ILS, runway 19.
Cross, Unbill at or above 2,000, clear for the ILS, runway 19, 2324 Kilo.
For Juliet Papa, turn right heading 290.
Alright, so this is Foxtrot.
Delta
It's gonna
1702,
press
turn left
forward,
heading 360, descend and maintain 5,000.
looking for Bravo, which is going to be
Turn left heading 360, descend and
Somewhere
maintain
around
5,000, Delta 1702.
Delta 2573, turn right direct gale, climb and maintain 17,000. 17,000 direct gale, 2533.
New Center, Delta 4170 and heading holding short, 22 right, Kennedy.
Delta 4178, fly runway heading, wind 200 at 19, gust
okay.
29,
We're going to
runway
make a
22
slight
right,
right
clear
turn
takeoff.
here.
Runway heading, clear to takeoff, 4170 heading.
West wind 28, leaving my airspace to the east, radar service terminate, free exchange approved, bye-bye.
Okay, sir, good job tonight. Westwood 28, yes.
Thank you, it's quite a lot.
Okay.
Further Papa, Field Center.
Okay, now we should make a go down
For
this
Juliet Papa,
way,
sorry, say again.
make a left turn
Clear the field
here.
inside, for Juliet Papa.
For Juliet Papa,
And
cleared visual,
Bravo
runway
should
22
be
left, thanks
right
for
there.
opening me out.
Yep, there it is.
Clear visual, 22 left, for Juliet Papa.
Center, jet speed 81, Republic, looking for
Okay,
clearance.
so this is Bravo here. We made it.
Jet speed, stem out be a bit, I might close before that, so sorry.
No worries, great job.
All aircraft advised New York Center is closing in about 10 minutes.
Oh, let's see if we can get out of here in time.
Delta 561, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Okay, let's check this complete.
Delta 561.
Delta 561, amend that actually, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Alright, 32 all the way up. 561, here we go.
Delta 2573, climb and maintain flight
Wow,
level
those lights
320.
are right out there, huh?
320, 2533. For Juliet Papa, runway 22 left, go to land.
Runway 22 left, for Juliet Papa.
American 2036, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb maintain level 220, American 2036.
Okay, we're on Bravo. We're going to take this all the way down the
Delta
whiskey.
5717, contact Potomac approach 119.85. 1985 for Delta 5717, bye-bye.
There's speed of light.
Bye-bye, sir.
Ah, it's only 27 knots in ground speed. Come on.
New York Center, Air Star 600, Juliet Vector is on the deck at Morristown, IFR to Morrisville.
Alright, stand by guys for the IFR. Delta 1178, you're ready to contact, clear direct Robbinsville, climb and maintain 2000.
RBV, I know that place.
Delta 4178, clear direct Robbinsville, climb and maintain 2000.
12000, Derek Robinson, 4170 heavy.
All aircraft should be advised New York Center is closing in 10 minutes. Delta 1702, turn right heading 060,
Alright,
descend and
lower
maintain
50.
2000.
I'll turn that off. Okay,
Turn
LNAV,
right,
VNAV. So
060,
let's do
descend
VNAV,
and
and I'm going to turn on
maintain
LNAV too
2000,
because this
Delta
Newark
Number
flight departure
232,
appears to have
1 kilo.
waypoints set in there, so
The Teterboro
we'll
Tower
fly,
now,
we'll back it up with heading.
119.5.
119.5,
224 kilo,
hold flights. Okay, so this is, we're now on Romeo, and we're looking for a whiskey, which is down here.
American 1589, hi, where are you?
We're at 370,
11 miles south of Bravo Big Guy. Regular 1589, you're at a contact, cross news at maintain level 270.
Okay.
Cross news at 0 American 1589.
Yeah, it does.
Affirmative.
It does have that.
Alright, 270 news.
As an immediate left turn.
FedEx 1685, turn left heading 050.
050, FedEx 1685 heavy.
Okay, I think
FedEx
there's whiskey
1685
right
heavy,
there.
climb and maintain 6000.
No, that's Mike.
6000, FedEx 1685 heavy.
American 1386, radar
where's
service
whiskey?
terminate, free exchange approved, bye-bye.
Opening the call, great evening.
Oh, a couple more, couple more.
Singapore training city and runway 22 right, ready for takeoff.
Delta 5717, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
He's already over, I think.
Okay, whiskey's right there.
4337, cross Clipper at and maintain 2000, the Baltimore altimeter 2981.
Clipper and maintain 12000, bring guard 4337.
Your good evening, American 1278, passing 3000 on the Suki 6. American 1278, sorry, where are you?
423,
Okay, lights.
runway 22 right, 22.
Works
Singapore
on
23, fly runway heading to wind 220 at 19 gust 29, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, flying runway 18 at Singapore 23.
The aircraft is requesting IFR clearance at Republic. If you just want to go and launch and pretend I'm not here, I'm okay with that.
Copy, thanks.
United 9345, the wind 20, gust 29, runway 22 right at Whiskey, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 22 right at Whiskey, United 9345.
Delta 1702, turn right direct to Yeoman, join runway 22 localizer.
Okay, clear on
Turn
the left.
right direct to Yeoman to join
Clear on the
the
right.
22
TCAS clear.
localizer Delta 1702.
Approaching Victor, I'm okay with that too, sorry about that.
Clock's on.
Delta 7912, descend and maintain 7000.
Delta 7000, 7912.
Delta 1702, 7 miles from Yeoman, cross Yeoman at or above 3000. Cleared ILS, runway 22, contact LaGuardia Tower, 187.
Alright guys, let's do it.
22 right.
Cross Yeoman at 3000 or below.
That's a
and
takeoff thrust.
contact tower on 118.7 Delta 1702.
And one
With
to
American 1278, we're passing Suki on the Suki 6 departure at a Washington National 17,000. American 1278, then you're on the wrong frequency.
Yeah, I know.
I don't cover Washington.
hey, thrust hold.
My apologies. We're just looking in there for the... No problem.
What is that thing?
Delta 41 at 78, crew maintain level 230. American 1589, if I haven't used it already, cross to that and maintain level 270.
We got that already, thanks.
Thank you.
What is it, break?
8485, cross Beauty at and maintain 10,000. The Allentown altimeter 2978.
400.
No, that be next week.
At 787, I will actually not go through my airspace and watch it close, so frequency change approved. Bye-bye. Change approved. 77. Exec Jet 912, Washington Center is closed. Regular services terminate. Frequency change approved. Bye-bye.
We're switching. You have a great night. Thanks for your help tonight.
Good night.
A little gusty.
How's it go?
At 1685, the Philadelphia Airport now is going to be at your 10
Okay,
to
we're going-
9 o'clock. Report in sight.
Flaps one.
We have the field, sorry, 1685.
Back 1685 again, maneuver as necessary. Runway 2, cleared visual, runway 27 right.
I don't want to overshoot this altitude, so.
Cleared visual, 27 right, FedEx 1685 heavy.
American 1701, turn right heading 250, join runway 27 right, localizer.
50 join 25 right localizer.
Singapore 23 heavy, you clear direct to Betty, come and maintain 1000.
Flaps up.
Clear direct, Betty, climb and maintain 11,000, Singapore 26.
FedEx 1685, traffic going to be at your 12 o'clock, approximately 10 miles to westbound, Airbus A320 at 3000, report in
Okay,
sight.
heading 220.
We'll advise when we have the traffic, FedEx 1685.
Heading
United
7.
9345, better contact, turn right direct Biggie, come and maintain 17,000.
Correct, Biggie, climb maintain 17,000. But, United 9345. Alright. So what he said was...
Return 4337.
Direct
You want us
Biggie.
over 2 Potomac by chance?
Let's go back to LNAV.
Potomac's 1985.
1985. Return
And altitude up
4337. Good
to
night.
Good
17,000.
night, sir.
Alright. Our throttle...
FedEx 1685, traffic now 2 o'clock, 3000, just the non-visually. FedEx 1685, sorry, say again.
We have some traffic on the TCAS, but we don't have them visually, we can't see its lights.
FedEx 1685, roger, in that case, cancel approach clearance, turn right heading 080, vectors for the ILS 27 right.
080 vectors for the ILS 7 right, FedEx 1685 heavy.
American 1701, runway 27 right, you clear to land and maintain 10 knots, we're good at the 5 mile final.
What's that? 1 9 greater, 5 miles, clear to land.
It could have been the wind. It's gusty.
4178, come and maintain flight level 380.
Right. After takeoff, checklist.
At a
Landing gears
9345,
up,
come and maintain
handles
flight
up.
level 220.
Flaps are up. auto brakes off.
That is 9345, climb and maintain for level 220, that will be your final.
Okay, climb maintain 220, United 9345.
FedEx 1685 Heavy, reduce speed to 180.
Reduce speed 180, FedEx 1685 Heavy, we have traffic.
FedEx 1685 Heavy, thanks. Bob, traffic, cleared visual, runway 27 right approach.
Okay, lights.
Follow traffic, clear visual, 27 right approach, FedEx 1685 Heavy.
Delta 7912, turn left heading 360.
Alright, still switches.
7912.
Okay, I think I blocked it at Delta 7912, turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 4000.
Left heading 360 down to 4000, Delta 7912.
I think that leaves all the aircraft. Unfortunately, that I'm going to be closing here shortly. So you guys can monitor the appropriate CTAP frequencies or the appropriate tower frequencies if you are within their airspace.
Great job tonight.
Thank you, it's quite a lot.
Awesome job, man.
Alright, over to Unicom. Let's keep our fingers crossed that DC airspace got ATC when we get there. Alright, autopilot's coming on. Alright, that was a pretty fun takeoff. I don't normally fly out of Newark, I fly in there but not out for whatever reason. So that little quick turn to the left was kind of fun to do. We're going to amend our final climb to 220. That buys us a little more time between our top of climb and our top of descent. Okay, accelerated at 293 knots for climb speed. Final cruise 220, and after takeoff checklist to the line. Hey, you gotta try it, man. Did I do a good job? I don't know. I know LNAV doesn't really come online until 400 feet, but I just started the turn kind of proactively because I knew it was coming. And as soon as LNAV activated, I was already in the turn, and the flight director kind of caught up to me. They probably would have just better do heading select, but that's okay. Cool. All right, so we don't have a whole lot of time between our top of climb and our top of descent. So top of climb's 25, top of descent's at 77. We've got a few minutes here to talk, so let's go ahead and start briefing the arrival right now. Like I said, things are going to be very compressed as we get into DC airspace. Currently, it looks like Potomac approach is online, and DCA is busting. A lot of people coming in there. That's true. So I will get this frequency queued up. It's going to be 1985. Or later. So let's go ahead and I'm going to start running some numbers for landing performance right now. So landing performance on runway 19. Max auto, okay, I'll buy that. Approach speed 148. So 148, which means VREF will be 143. Flaps 30. AB max. With these numbers, that leaves us with the factored landing distance of 5,800 feet with 1,000 feet of remaining runway on 19. Auto brakes max. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to standard altimeter now so I can comply with this checklist. So landing data is reviewed. Okay, this is the arrival right now. We're on the Clipper 3 RNAV arrival. We're gonna pick it up at Modena, which is MXE. Hard cross the Clipper at 12,000. Baltimore 10,250 knots. Swinging it right here at eyes, and we're gonna be flying parallel to the RNAV Zulu approach. I think they're doing the river visual, but I would prefer the RNAV Zulu because I like the guidance that I get from the flight director. I won't get that chart up though, just to have it. Let's see. Approach. I think it's under. I gotta remember where that chart's at. A river visual 19. Just in case. So basically, the river visual is essentially identical to the RNAV Zulu. So. FMC speed, VNAV, path. I'm going to leave the seatbelt signs on because there's no point getting the people out of their seats if we're going to be, if we're just going to be, putting them back on here in about 50 miles. Okay, so the arrival, I got that down, got the crossing restrictions. Decision height for this approach, let's bring it up. We're going to plan on the RNAV Zulu for now. Alright, let's brief this thing. Alright. Actually, you know what? Better yet, let's get the weather. I've had some weather's data, we'll use real. Okay, wind 210 at 11, broken at 23,000, temperature 24, altimeter 29084. So let's go ahead and preload that in there. 29084. Landing party runway is 19. Multiple approaches in effect. South advisory. All right. RNAV Zulu. So the RVR is 6,000 feet or a mile and a quarter. Decision altitude is 550 for us. We're RNP 0.3. MSA is 2,500 feet from the arrival end of 19. So we're gonna cross Derrick at 2,700. Our final approach fix is actually sunny at 2,000 feet, and we'll go ahead and fly that thing all the way down to about 50 feet AGL. Then we'll do a low altitude go around. We'll probably double tap the go around switch to get max performance because we're really low. In the event of a missed approach, which we're going to be doing, we're going to climb to 3,000 feet on the final approach track to 19, which is 187. I'll put that in here just for my reference. 187. Put it on both sides. 187. Okay. Climb at 3,000 feet on final approach course to 19, then direct the bat and hold, which is essentially straight ahead. Okay. Continue climb and hold to 3,000 feet. All right, so we'll plan on flying the published mist for now because it's essentially straight ahead, which is always the easiest thing to do in a mist approach. So, yeah, that's why I like the RNAV Zulu. In fact, honestly, you could just say you'll accept the river visual, and you keep the RNAV Zulu loaded up, and you don't even mention the RNAV, and you just fly the RNAV all the way in. I mean, they're not going to know any different. It essentially shadows the river visual anyway. But you get the benefit of having some lateral and vertical guidance down to minimums. Okay, top of drop is in 36 miles. All right, so I want to go over the go-around procedure with you guys right now. So this is what's going to happen. When I call a go-around, hey, you know what, Cartress, I kind of want to, and I want to do it with a pretty strong crosswind. I might be compelled to do a return flight to Newark, and we'll fly the runway 29 approach, even though that's not the predominant runway. I wouldn't mind the challenge because we do have gusty winds in Newark right now, and 29 would give me a crosswind component that 22s won't have. So that's not a bad idea, dude. I don't know. We'll see how it goes when I land in DCA, if I'm tired, or if I got one more in me. We'll see. If not, maybe we can do it tomorrow night, because I've never flown that arrival, that approach at all, and it sounds kind of fun. Oh, landing altitude. 13 feet. Oh, I need to reset my pressurization panel. Crap. I had it set for 290. We didn't get up that high, so we got the outflow valve's gonna have to adjust this differential. Okay. Decision altitude is gonna be 550 baro. It's not gonna mean much because I'm gonna go around at a much lower altitude than this. But I mean, if for any reason the approach is jacked up before we get here, we'll go around there. Okay, seatbelt signs are on. Altimeter is preloaded. We'll hold for that. Well, you never know. Hey, you know what? I watched a video, basically a bunch of stills of the plane hitting the truck, and it was very anticlimactic. It was not. I thought the truck was gonna get like knocked over on its side or something. It like crushed the windshield, and that's it. Now, granted, that was scary enough. I'm not trying to say that it's not, but what did I read? I read some nonsense on Facebook, basically from the truck driver's lawyer. They really hammed the crap up, basically saying that he's emotionally traumatized and experiencing PTSD from that, blah, blah, blah. Dude, give me a break. He didn't die. Yeah, the landing gear basically tapped the windshield. It didn't hit anything else. It just crushed the windshield. Now, that being said, one more foot or two, I think the driver would have been dead because, oh, okay, maybe I guess I would have a little trauma from that. That guy was like 2 feet away from dying. All right, I'll take it back. The more I think about it, the more I realize, yeah, I can't. No, you're right, dude. He's trying to get rich, and admittedly, he almost did die. So that's a thing. Because if you look at the windshield, it's completely caved in. But that means that the landing gear was like at or below the level of his body when it hit the windshield. If he had been 2 minutes, 2 seconds, a quarter of a second, it would have hit the cab directly and he'd be dead. All right, okay. Initially, I thought that the landing gear had hit the trailer behind him. But that wouldn't make sense because the dash cam shows like the glass shattering. So now it all kind of makes sense to me how it happened, but yeah, can't fault the guy for wanting to get paid, and he did almost die. Like, that's about as close. That's final destination type crap right there, man. I get it. All right, I'm gonna cut him some slack, but the verbiage that the lawyer wrote in the statement was really super hammy. That's my only complaint. Like, it was super clear that he was going for a payday. No. So the light pole hit another vehicle after the fact. The landing gear hit his windshield. I think. I don't know. Jeez. Either way, it wasn't good. Okay. on, Potomac approach. Stay in. Stay with me. Oh, there's my ding. All right, we set MCP altitude. Let's go ahead and set it down to 10,000 for now. So here's my theory, and I'm not a pilot. I don't fly 767s, but the 400 is pretty heavy, so it's going to have higher approach speeds than a 300 would. They were flying a visual approach, so basically, I don't know if they had any. Okay, retard. I don't know if they had any kind of vertical guidance at that point. They may have. A lot of these guys turn off their flight directors for that final phase of flight, so we had no vertical guidance at all. The winds were gusting up to 15 knots or so. So if he had been in like the trough of a gust when the wind comes out, that could cause a very high sink rate, real low to the ground. If that's when the gust went away, and the pilot may have just been a bit slow to correct for that, and had a little bit higher than normal sink rate. I don't know. That's what I think. That the gusty wind, that sharp turn to final with no vertical guidance. And this was flying in from Rome, so for all we know, there was some sort of fatigue involved. FMC speed. The gusts were definitely not helping them. Okay, I'm going to tune in Potomac approach right now so we can kind of get a feel for the traffic.
Okay, firm. Alright, audio clearance on request. Give me 1 second.
Delta 5717 off of 19er on Foxtrot.
Delta 5717, roger, where are you parking?
Charlie 25.
Delta 5717, roger, taxi via Foxtrot Kilo to parking, everyone.
Foxtrot Kilo to bark in, Delta 5717, bye-bye.
So, Xiaomi, initially I thought maybe it was the engine spooling up or something, but the more I'm hearing it, I think I think you're right. I think it might actually be that Doppler effect of the engines coming towards them, but who knows? Once they pull the FDR data and review all that stuff, they'll be able to easily tell, the throttle position lever and the if the engines are responding to that
4337, runway 19, clear to land on wind 210 at 11.
19 clear land, Brickyard 4337.
Convoy 3627, radar contact, altitude leaving.
2,400, Alpha 3627.
Convoy 3627, roger, climb maintain 17,000.
Okay, altimeters.
Maintain 17,000, Alpha 3627.
Yeah, I think this will be a really fascinating NTSB report because there'll be a lot of nerd stuff in there for us to read. Potomac approach, good evening, United 9345, with you descending 17,000 inbound DCA.
United 9345, Potomac, low, the altimeter at Baltimore 298 descend via the Clipper 3 arrival, expect the river visual,
Altimeter
runway 19
setting.
approach, information Alpha's current.
Okay, descend via the Clipper 3, we'll expect the river visual for 19, United 9345. You had to crash a Boeing 757, huh? Okay. Okay, that's cool, I guess. I don't know.
Common approach, good evening, American 2040 descending via the caps 4, inbound caps with Alpha on board.
Is that 2040? I'm sorry.
Affirmative.
American 2040, Potomac approach low, the altimeter at Washington 2984. You can continue descending via the caps 4 arrival, expect the river visual, runway 19
Expect the river
approach.
visual. My
Expect
favorite.
river visual, runway 19, continue descend via the caps 4, American 2040.
I know it seems like I fly this a lot, guys, on my streams, but I just love it so much, and it's really
Who's not calling?
scenic.
I missed the call sign.
It's super scenic,
Sorry, Endeavor
and
5425.
it's fun, and it always looks cool.
Endeavor
It never
5425,
doesn't
push back
look
to the
cool.
alleys, cruise, squawk mode, Charlie, and assign code, and call for taxi.
And we're gonna
expect
throw a little
runway
bit of
28.
spice into it tonight, so
Clipper Bush will call us for taxi 5425.
Okay, so I want to go over the go-around procedure for us tonight. So at 50 feet, I'm going to say go-around. I'm going to double tap the toga switch, manually push the thrust up to the go-around limit. I'm going to call for gear up, flaps 15. All right, and then we're going to start the climb at 400 feet. I'm going to hit heading select or LNAV. I'll do LNAV because it's going to take us straight out anyway. And then I'm going to continue flying the aircraft. I'm going to use the HUD, the harbor visual to Portland. Oh. Can I fly that PMW? Is that a Southwest flight? Let me write that down. KP.
And Brickyard 4337, clear 19, looking for Charlie 23.
Brickyard 4337, roger. You can taxi via Juliet Golf Kilo to parking, everyone.
Ah.
Juliet Golf Kilo parking, Brickyard 4337.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe tomorrow night, show me. I'm going to stream tomorrow night as well.
Both offline, appreciate
Maybe
your
we can try that one.
discretion. Have a fantastic flight.
Go to advisory, 75322. Great job, have a good night too.
Thanks, man, too. American 3219, reduce your speed to 210, then descend maintain 3000.
Yes, sir. I'm on Twitch and on
210, the speed's
YouTube.
at
I'm doing
3000,
a
American
multi-stream.
3219.
I'm trying to grow my presence on Twitch, but
Yeah, I
it's
was looking for
very,
clearance or anything. I think I just got all caught
very
up. I just
slow
didn't want to
going.
leave anyone hanging.
It's just not a lot of people watch flight sim stuff on there. The FMC speed.
Coast Guard 6024, did you want services once you're outside the SFRA?
We got terminated, Coast Guard 6024.
Right. Envoy 3627, clear direct to auto.
Dark also on 5627.
Envoy 3627, Washington Center is offline. Appreciate your advisories approved. Climb at your discretion. Have a great flight.
I over to advise you comment discussion on 5627. Gonna.
It's a little gusty tonight. I'm picking up a lot of wind out here. So this should be Baltimore right in front of us here. Oh, you're right. Hey, Captain Kurt, I do like that tight RNAV approach into LaGuardia is good too. But the river visual is better because the scenery on either side is just so nice with the Capitol being there. So when I was in Washington a couple of weeks ago, me and my girlfriend went to that. What's it called? The Ballister Point. Shami, you told me about it. We went there and I got like tons of videos. I did a lot of plane spotting there, and I recorded about 30 approaches or so. I'm going to be uploading those as YouTube shorts on my channel over the coming weeks and so you guys can see. They were really, really cool approaches, and I got directly in line with the approach course. They were flying right over my head. It was really neat. I'll be uploading those over the next few weeks or so on my channel. Okay, retard, heading down. And next altitude will be 10,000 feet.
United 787, reduce your speed to 210. The altimeter at Washington, I'm sorry, 29084.
Yeah, there's a few approaches in LaGuardia that are pretty fun to fly.
United 9345, so maintain 6,000. The altimeter at Washington 29084.
Okay, down to 6,000. United 9345. Alright, crew, here's what we're gonna do here.
American 3219, turn left heading 240, vectors to the approach. The Lieutenant
I'm gonna
Colonel is going to be at 12 o'clock in 3 miles on the rollout. Report when you have insight.
Roger, 240 and heading that way, reporting visual. River inside the American 3219.
I'm gonna do vertical speed. I don't like what the Alpha is doing. Let's take,
Potomac departure, American 5636, information Alpha, requesting push onto Kilo.
American 5636 on departure. Thank you, Alpha. Push back
alright,
into Kilo.
we're gonna do vertical
Approved.
speed down to
Tail
6,000 feet.
Tell South Alpha, American 5636.
1,000 feet a minute.
And approach American 3219. We have
Lights
the
on.
river inside.
American 3219 cleared river visual, runway 19 approach, maintain 180 knots or greater until 5 mile final.
Hey, push check this.
Visual runway 19, we'll maintain 180 to 5 miles, American 3219.
American 2040, reduce your speed to 210 knots, then descend and maintain 4,000.
Okay, speed down to
Anyway,
210
let me
and
go
then
back.
descend and maintain 4,000.
I got interrupted here, or I interrupted myself.
425 at
For the
Baltimore.
go around,
Endeavor 5425,
what
still
we're
showing
gonna do
you
here
on
is
2000 for the
go
squawk,
around, double tap the
squawk
switch,
3575.
gear up, flaps
please.
15. I'm gonna fly the pitch on the HUD. 400 feet, engage LNAV. 1,000 feet, it's gonna be level change to 3,000 feet.
American 2040, traffic follow is at your 1 o'clock, 6 miles, westbound, turning southbound,
And then
3000 and
I'll
A319.
engage. I'll increase speed to
Negative conflict, American 2040, we're
220
looking.
knots or 210 knots, and then auto throttle. And they should pick up everyone at that point. Much easier doing. There's 2 pilots, but I'll have to do this all on my own.
Endeavor 3425, can I confirm the squawk? Hello.
It's 3575 for you.
Are you still seeing 2000? Sorry.
Yeah, I am.
American 2040 is the traffic inside.
American 2040, roger. Right turn is approved. Follow the traffic. Cleared river visual. Runway 19. Maintain 180 knots. So 5 mile final, please.
Right turn to follow the traffic's approved, cleared river visual, runway 19, 180 knots or greater until 5 mile final, American 2040. Could we just extend for about 4 miles on this heading just to lose some altitude?
Yep, you can definitely extend, and it's just 180 till 5 mile final.
180 till 5 mile final, American 2040.
Actually, if you're going to extend, you can make it 180 or greater. I'm sorry, I changed my mind.
180 or greater to 5 mile final, American 2040. Thank you.
United 9345 cleared. Direct Megs.
Direct Megs. 1945. Alright, crew, direct Megs.
Coast Guard 6024, cleared the SFRA, squawk VFR, frequency change is approved. Have a nice rest of your flight.
Squawk VFR and go advise for U2 Coast Guard 6024.
You know me and my HUD, I gotta have it. Some people call me a loser for it. I'm quite alright with that. I love my HUD. If we get a 777 with the HUD, I'm gonna
approach,
use it.
United 7481 at, ready for push and start.
United 7481, 17
When we get
departure,
the
Alley is
Dreamliner,
approved, squawk
I'm
by
gonna
Charlie,
use that
and call
HUD
for taxi.
every time.
I push into the alley, squawk mode Charlie, and we'll call back for taxi, United 7481.
1000 good.
American 3219, runway 19, clear to land, the wind 210 at 11.
Runway 19, clear to land, American 3219.
United 787, set to maintain 6,000.
Set maintain 6,000, United 787.
United 9345, set to maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, 9345. Alright, crew, down to 4,000.
Potomac departure, American 5636, ready to protect.
American 5636, runway 19, taxi via Kilo 1,
Right, they do.
Juliet,
Correct.
cross
They
runway
do have
15
that,
at Juliet.
so-
19er via
But
Kilo,
I
Kilo
don't
1
really get
Juliet,
too
cross
caught up on
runway
like
15 at Juliet,
that sort of stuff. So
American
if I'll be using it on my giant 777s too, if they got it. If it's on there, I'm going to use it. I don't really care if you know Atlas doesn't use them. I'm going to. I love my HUD. This tool here is the single most awesome thing. This little thing is everything right here, right? Put the plane inside put the plane on the circle, and then you can go anywhere you want. You can't miss. It
Alright,
corrects
Endeavor
for wind,
425, we should
everything.
have fixed the issue.
Sorry, what was that?
Endeavor 425, we should be
I'm gonna
squawking
start
correctly now.
slowing down to.
Roger, I see you now, Denver 5425, runway 28, taxi via Alpha 1, Tango, Charlie, uniform.
Alpha 1, Tango Charlie, uniform runway 285, Endeavor 54.
In FPV trust.
United 9345, turn left heading 240, vector steer bridge.
Left heading 240, United 9345.
No, so United 9345, descend maintain 3000, the Potomac River,
Nice,
12
good.
o'clock, 5 miles on the rollout, report it in sight.
I say get that instruction for 9345.
United 9345, descend maintain 3000, and the Potomac River will be at your 12 o'clock in about 5 miles on the turn, report it in sight.
Okay, river in sight, 9345.
Yeah, 9345 clear for the river visual, runway 19 approach, maintain 180 knots or greater until 5 mile final.
Okay, clear for the river visual 19, maintain 180 or greater till 5, United 9345. Alright, crew, I'm gonna start slowing
United
down.
77, reduce your speed to
That's fine.
180, traffic to follow is 12 o'clock, 5 miles,
Alright.
westbound,
Let's keep out
4,300,
2 hidden at
sending
2,000
a
feet.
737.
I'm gonna put speed
Slow down
brakes.
180 knots and be at the
15.
traffic inside United 77.
United 77, follow the traffic, cleared river visual, runway 19 approach, maintain 180 knots until 5 mile final.
Alright.
Follow traffic, maintain 180 knots until 5
I'm gonna
mile
go direct
final,
Derek.
United 77.
United 2041, runway 19, cleared to land, the wind is
And I'm gonna go
210
back
at 11.
to LNAV.
Just confirm that's Rebecca 2040.
I'm sorry, American 2040, runway 19, cleared to land.
19 clear to land, American 2040, thank you.
American 3219, welcome, safe parking.
We'd like to do a Delta 30.
Alright, I'm gonna throw the gear out, get some drag on this thing. Gear down.
American 3219, roger, you can taxi via Foxtrot,
Plus
Kilo to
15.
parking.
Foxtrot, Kilo to parking.
Ooh, right at the limit. I should be careful with that one. I should have maybe slowed down on that flap extension.
And 5636, I'm gonna get you out after this arrival.
Okay,
No
let's
problem.
go back to VNAV.
1,000 to go.
And speed 180, intervene. FTC speed, VNAV pad.
2500.
Check. Alright, we get plus 25. Okay, autopilot's coming off. I'll leave the autopilot on for a little bit. I don't like flying 180 knots like this. Yeah, it kept me from getting damaged, breaking anything here. Okay, auto throttle. Wind is really pushing me. I'm gonna correct here. I think we're a little bit high.
American 2040 vacated on Foxtrot.
American 2040, roger, stand by 1 second. American 5636, no delay traffic on a 5 mile final, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
Okay, let's go final approach speed.
19, American
148.
36. 5636. United 9345, traffic departs for your arrive. The wind at Washington 21011, runway 19, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19, United 9345. Hey, flaps 30.
United 77, your number 2, 6 miles in trail behind the preceding 737 you have in sight, runway 19, clear to land.
You know what?
21011.
I think we are going to go around because this approach is crap. This is not my best work.
American 24, sorry about that, where you parked.
36, American 2040.
American 2040, roger, you can taxi via Foxtrot Kilo, hold short Kilo 2.
Foxtrot Kilo, hold short Kilo 2, American 2040.
Approach altitude, set.
Yeah, it's 7481, do you need a little bit of time or are you ready to taxi?
Oh no, we're just gonna call you up for taxi for United 7481.
United 7481, roger, runway 19, taxi via Kilo 2, Juliet, cross runway 15 for Juliet.
Kilo 2, Juliet, cross runway 15, Juliet for United 7481.
Alright, we're gonna make this guy work for it.
Taxiway. Caution. Taxiway.
200.
G'day, Potomac approach.
I don't like it anyway, go around.
Level 170, descending 50120.
Delta 29, Potomac approach below, the altimeter at Baltimore, 298 send via the Clipper 3 arrival.
Okay, gear up.
Expect a river visual, runway 19 approach, information, Alpha Track.
Affirmative, Delta 29.
Delta 29, just need to read back, descend via the Clipper 3 arrival, expect the river visual, runway 19.
Okay, LNAV.
Expect a Clipper 3 arrival, runway 19, and borrows at
Level change.
29.83, Delta 29.
Throttle.
And Delta 29 says river visual, it's for river visual, artificial pressure,
Autopilot. Nope,
River visual, runway 19, Delta 29.
didn't like it.
Potomac approach, good evening. T here, 1215 is descending via the Freedom Sector sub, maintain 180, and we have information Alpha.
Sorry, United 9345, you go around.
Go around 9345.
Yeah, 9345, maintain 2000 for now, turn right heading 240 for the traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles southbound 3000.
Hey, 2000, 240, 9345.
American 5636.
Oh, he said 2000.
Your radar contact, climb maintain 1000.
Alright, climb for 3,500, we'll claim maintain 11,000, so American 5636.
And United 9345, this one you just maintain 3000.
3000, 9345.
And 9345, unable to reach the go around.
Say again.
Unable to reach the go around.
Unstable approach.
Roger. Do you want the same one?
A firm. Alright, I gotta get this thing set up here. One. Let's get back down to our altitude. There's a lot going on here, guys. Whoa. Alright. Okay, let's get set up here.
United 9345, turn right heading 320, vectors for the approach.
Okay, 320 for the approach. United 9345. Oh, there's too much going on right now, man. Okay, heading select altitude hold. Okay, we're good now. We're good. Oh. Trying to fly the plane, talk to this guy, and work the autopilot at the same time. It was a little bit much. Maybe I shouldn't have done this tonight. Alright, we got it under control now. Man, my brain was kind of overloaded there for a second. Okay, let's go ahead and load in another approach here.
Endeavor 5425 at Baltimore, short runway 2.
Endeavor 5425, the wind at Baltimore is 210 at 10, I'm sorry, gust 18, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Runway 28, 5425.
Yeah, I don't know why I did.
And approach American 2040, we're still holding short of Kilo 2 when you get them.
I'm sorry, American 2040, continue taxi via Kilo. My apologies.
No worries, here, American 2 taxi via Kilo, American 2040, have a good night.
Thanks, you too. United 7481, runway 19, line up await.
19 line up away, United 7481.
not my best go around, but the other issue is it was really loud on my headphones, and I could barely hear the controller, so I was trying to hear him while I was. It's just a lot. I know. I really need a co-pilot tonight. We're gonna. This time it's gonna be a full stop landing, guys. That wind is really pushing hard from the southwest. It was really pushing me on the river.
Hampton approaching at 76 clear of 19er on Juliet, holding short runway 4.
It's really gusty here.
I'm sorry.
United 77 very clear of 19er on Juliet, holding short runway 4. We're going to Bravo 14.
Okay.
Stand by, United 7481, the wind of Washington 21011, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, United 19er, United 7481.
United 77 was the gate, I'm sorry.
Bravo
Feels
14.
good. 145 on the weight. Let me check my landing data here.
Let's see, I think they just reset some servers. Can anyone hear me?
We can hear United 787.
Okay, new approach speed.
Hi, Roger.
is 147.
Well, it's in the blind, but that's okay. You can taxi via Juliet, Kilo 5, Kilo to parking, cross runway 22 at Juliet.
Juliet, Kilo 5, Kilo to parking, and cross runway 22 on Juliet, United 787.
And I think, I apologize to anyone I'm giving long downwinds to. I just got radar back. Give me 2 seconds here.
I know, it doesn't look good.
Alright, United 94 or 9345, turn right heading 060, vector city approach.
Okay, 060, United 9345. Alright, crew, 060. Okay, watch that wind,
Endeavor,
guys.
5425,
We're getting
radar
pushed
contact,
really
South Pacific.
hard from the southwest, so
Pacific
it's causing a lot of
4000,
drift on the approach. So we're
Endeavor,
gonna have to
5425,
kind
Roger,
of crab
climb via
into
the
the
city,
wind a lot.
maintain 1010,000
And during the
traffic.
final approach, I gotta straighten the thing out and probably have a little bit of right rudder, let the aileron in for the touchdown because it's just,
Climb via the SID,
Yeah, I really felt
maintain
it.
1010,000.
yeah, we're getting pushed.
That maintain 10,000, 45.
Alright, let's start slowing down to 180. Flaps
United 9345, the Potomac River is at 12 o'clock, 3 miles, report in sight.
I got the river in sight, 9345.
Yeah, 9345, cleared river visual, runway 19 approach.
Cleared river visual, 1 at approach, United 9345.
United 7481, radar contact, South 2 leaving.
4,800 for 17,000.
That's me, but I mean,
United
maybe,
7481, Roger, just
they
the
look good to me.
top altitude on the SID is 5,000.
But I'm also running
just don't go
4K,
above 5,000
so my-
unless you have ATC clear you, but that's okay, you can climb maintain 17,000.
my
Sorry about that, and we'll climb
gigantic,
maintain 17,000 for United 7481.
nothing
No,
looks
no,
good.
it's all good.
Nothing looks
Endeavor 5425,
okay.
you can
And
climb
heading
via the SID.
0. Let's go 100. Nothing looks fuzzy to me.
Delta 29, just to maintain 6,000, the altimeter at Washington 2984.
Vertical speed.
Initial level 6,000 and altimeter is 29.84, Delta 29.
Let me get direct Derek in here.
T-Air 1215, Potomac, yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey,
go.
for 1215.
T-Air 1215,
Hold
Potomac,
out.
first load, the altimeter at Washington 2984, descend via the Freedom 6 arrival,
what, we'll
expect
do
the river
VNAV,
visual,
that's good.
runway 19 approach, information alpha's current.
Alright, we'll send via the Freedom 6 and 2984 for the altimeter
Okay, let's go
information
through
alpha.
down.
We have on board TR 1215.
15.
And T-Air 1215, just expect the river visual, runway 19, you might have said that, but I apologize if I missed it.
Speed 160.
That's alright, we'll expect a visual 19er 1215.
United 9345, runway 19, clear to land, the wind 210 at 11.
Okay, clear to land. 19. United 9345. Alright, crew. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we're all reset here.
American 5636, at a pilot's discretion, maintain
87.
9,000, the altimeter Baltimore 2983.
Just in case I do actually have to do another missed approach.
Pilot's discretion,
Altitude.
maintain 9,000,
3,000.
American 2983,
Okay,
American.
autopilot.
630.
Hard throttle. Okay, let's go to final approach speed 147. Okay, landing gears down. 3 green. That's windy. Spoilers arm, auto brakes, max. Golly, it's windy. A few times a week. Different aircraft. Jesus. Speed brake is armed. Alright, tell you what. I don't know what my flight director is looking at. Let's turn it off. Okay, I'm a little bit high, correcting, and we have quite a bit of drift, 25 knots of crosswind right now.
American 5636, Philadelphia approach is offline. Frequency change is approved. Have a nice rest of your flight.
Over to Unicom, American 5636, peace man.
Sir.
Okay, I'm getting back on the on the glide.
Approaching minimums.
Okay, back on the glide.
Endeavor 5425, clear direct Atlantic City.
Hey.
Clear direct Atlantic City. Can we get a waypoint or something? I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with it.
It should be the Alpha Charlie Yankee VOR, I believe.
Alpha Charlie Yankee.
Caution, taxiway. Caution,
I'm not landing on
taxiway.
taxiway.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
5,000 feet remaining.
Manual brake.
Actually, Endeavor 5425, I'm just gonna have you turn left heading tree 50, turn left 350 out vectors for the sequence. I'll get you back of course in a second.
350, 5425.
Delta 29, descend maintain 3000.
Descending and maintaining 3000, Delta 29.
Man. Man, I was white knuckling that thing, guys.
United 7481, Washington, New York are both offline. Pre-changes approved. Have a nice flight.
Over to the dark side, United 7481, see it.
And Endeavor 5425, actually it's totally fine by me. What heading are you going to?
I'm realizing now you said left and I started dialing right. 5425.
It's actually, that actually helps me out even better, so you can keep going. You just make it right heading 200. How about that?
That was the most active
200.
landing I've had here in a long time. Jet was just all over the place.
Yeah, I just have another aircraft going. I'm just kind of role playing as a center controller for a second to get you behind this other guy going Nick Kennedy.
Flaps.
Oh, good.
Auto brakes.
American 3307, radio check.
Landing light strobes.
I think I heard 3307 was the call sign, but if that's correct, I hear you loud and clear.
Clock. Man. Oh.
And also, potential aircraft is be closing up at about 9 minutes at this point. If I think I already said it, but I am half asleep, so I don't know.
A Potomac approach, United 9345 is clear of 19 at Alpha, taxi to Terminal 2.
Radio check.
5x5.
Sorry, it's very, so a couple ones. United 9345, you can taxi via Juliet, Kilo 5 Kilo to parking across from runway 22 at Juliet.
Okay, Kilo, Juliet, Kilo 5, cross 22, 9345.
It's, except flip Kilo 5 then Kilo.
Kilo 5, Kilo.
Delta 29, turn left heading 250.
That should be this guy right here, right?
Turning left heading 250, Delta 29.
Endeavor 5425, you're clear direct to Atlantic City now.
Clear direct to Atlantic City, 5425.
And Endeavor 5425, you climb maintain 17,000.
17,000, 5425.
Okay. Start switches.
Approaching. 4.
Okay, lights back on.
Delta 29, report the Potomac River in sight. It will be at your 12 o'clock, 4 miles on the rollout.
River inside, Delta 29.
Delta 29, cleared river visual, runway 19 approach.
Cleared river visual, runway 19 approach, Delta 29.
T-Air, I'm sorry, 1215, descent maintain 5,000, then reduce your speed to 210.
Okay, after landing checklist complete. That was a lot more difficult.
T-Air 1215, descend maintain 5,000, then reduce your speed to 210.
Descend to 5,000, then reduce speed to 210, T-Air 1215, sorry for the missed call.
I know, right? We got our ATC out of Newark, and we got our ATC into DCA before we lost these guys. I'm glad we had the control. He was very good and very accommodating for my nonsense here with the go-around. But quite honestly, I kind of thought I needed it anyway because I was not loving that approach to begin with. I think I wasn't flying it the best because I realized that I wasn't going to stick it
American
anyway.
3307 radio check.
But yeah, it wasn't the best.
I think
it's
that's
really
27.
gusty tonight.
I'm missing the call sign, but whoever it is, I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, that's where I went, right here.
But I'm guessing they cannot hear us.
I hear you.
Roger, got it now. Thanks again. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. And Endeavor 5425, are you going direct Alpha Charlie EWR? I'm showing you on north now.
I thought it was, sorry, 5425.
Well, I'm on 4K and it looked great, but you know, I
No worries.
I would get a lot more about your computer
you're
and
not
stuff
causing me any
to
problems.
know.
I just wanted to didn't want to keep spinning you around in my airspace.
Okay.
Honestly, it's my first time in this plane in a while, that's my bad.
No worries. You're totally. I mean, you picked a good. No one's around you. You're totally good, man. T-Air 1215, just in case you got it, the traffic to follow is at your 1 o'clock in about 9 miles, southeastbound 3000. It is a 737.
We got the lights from the traffic inside, and the traffic inside for T-Air 1215.
T-Air 1215, follow that traffic. You are cleared to the river visual, runway 19 approach.
We'll follow the traffic and we're clear for the visual 19 approach for T-Air 1215.
Delta 29, the wind to Washington is 210 at 11, runway 19, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 19, Delta 29.
Okay, parking checklist. Spawner, APU gens, fuel. Alright. I need to take a break, man. I need a second.
Endeavor 54, sorry, Endeavor 5425, we're just gonna disconnect. We got a lot of YouTube to watch. Talk to you later.
I know, man. Have a great. I mean, the next show's off on anyways. But have a great rest of your night. I will catch you later.
Watch my channel. Okay. Let's get these passengers off. I think they're kind of flustered back there. They're probably like, what the heck's going on up there?
T-Air 1215, you are number 2. The wind of Washington is 210 at 11, runway 19, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19er, T-Air 1215. Number 2.
You know, I wonder what my VETS and radar looks like. Not bad. I mean, it's kind of cool. You can see my approaches. So somebody had mentioned the runway 29 approach into Newark. If we were gonna do it, now's the time because there's no ATC on, so we won't have to fight with anybody. Let's see, 29 is right here. Okay, so this is where that crash was the other day. So basically, this is the airport. This is 29, and this is where that truck was at, where the United aircraft hit it. Let me just see what the weather's like there, because it wouldn't take us very long to get back up to Newark. Let me see. We just flew from
American 3307 at DCA, request push start.
Ooh.
American 3307,
Oh,
departure,
that
push back in the
looks
alley
nice.
is approved. You can call for
Wind
taxi, expect
200
19, just know I'll
14
probably
gust
be
and
signing off for
23.
you
That's
out
a
here.
90-degree crosswind.
Roger, we'll call you for taxi, American
Oh,
3307.
I like that. I like that.
Newark, approach American 2031 ending.
Let me see what this chart. Approach.
American 2031 Potomac, you can hang on with me for a minute, and I will tell you that the altimeter Washington's 2984, and you can send me the Freedom 6 arrival, expect the river visual, runway 19. But just be advised, I'm going to be signing off in about 60 seconds, so it will be a very brief hang up, maybe 120 seconds.
Right then. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right here, guys. RNAV Zulu. Yeah, full crosswind, guys. I don't know. I think we should do it. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I need a yay, nay, or in the chat. Are we done tonight, or are we going to fly back to Newark and fly this approach? I got time. Of course I got time. I got all the time. It's only,
Delta
7:40.
29220 will turn off if you would like it.
Yeah, I got time.
Sorry, could we...
I got time, guys. Let's do it. Let's get up there. 90-degree crosswind with a gust, with a sharp turn. I'm down, dude. I can do that. I'm pretty decent at crosswind landings. Let's prep for this. Let me submit this pirate. We're doing it. We're doing it. It kind of makes sense to fly back. We can do a round trip from DCA to Newark, and we'll fly the runway 29 approach with that RNAV approach. I think that'll be fun. With the 90-degree crosswind, I'm down for that. Cool. All right. Flight directors. Okay, I'm gonna reset my checklist here. Next checklist, reload. Let's get set up to the EFIS panel. So we'll go back to plan. And this guy's gonna go all the way down. Okay, let's go ahead and plan the flight. So the first thing we're gonna need to do is create the flight. United, new flight. Okay. I gotta do a free flight because that's not a scheduled flight, so I'll have to make one up. Let's see, free flight. Okay, KDCA, KUR, Newark, okay, 8769. Now go over here, 8769, and we're gonna plan for runway 29. I don't think I like that arrival. No, we'll just peel off. We're not going to take it up here. We'll peel up to the right for this. Generate. Okay. I'm going to log off of here. Follow this flight plan. Okay, that's filed. Man, this website's running really slow tonight. Wow. We'll press with it for now. Okay, 8769. Okay, got it. Let's download the flight plan for the Zebo. Okay. Okay, now we'll come down here. Fuel weight and balance. Landing rating, approach rating was not so great. Yeah, I buy that. Okay. 163 passengers. Okay, activate. And let's go ahead and get the route. Okay, well that's not great. My X-Pilot just crashed. There we go. Okay, so let me check out this arrival now. Let's unload DCA to EWR. So we're gonna fly the tightest approach we can fly. I'm thinking the RNAV Tango might be better, or the Zulu. Which one, guys? Tango or Zulu? I think the Tango's tighter. I don't want the tightest one they got. Let's do Tango. Yeah. That's the tightest one they got in there. That's the one I want. So for Metro, we're going to go direct to Gritty. Okay, so RNAV Tango. RNAV Tango 29 from Gritty. Okay, let's check the route. Alright, and then for Metro, we're going to move that over to... Metro. Gritty. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and activate that. No, I want the Tango. It looks tighter. I want the tightest one they have. Okay, so performance initialization. Let's request that. We'll talk about it when we're flying. If you can make a compelling argument why I should use the Zulu as opposed to the Tango, I could switch it before we get there. Okay, final reserve 5,900 pounds. 5 point. Load. All right, and let's go get our takeoff data. Okay, flaps 15, tail 130. Gives us a stop margin of 137 feet if we have to abort. That's really tight margins here, guys. But all right, I don't ever get flaps 15 takeoff, so that'll be fun. TL 130. Well, the thing is, with the FMC will curve those out for you. You know what I mean? As we get closer, it'll... Yeah, see, look. Watch. See what I mean? So TL 130. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Flaps 15. We got everybody on board. Okay, CG. So what I was saying, if you look at these fixes, the FMC will smooth those out for you. See that? So it'll keep it. The Zulu comes out this way. The Tango comes in real tight. So we'll go over the arrival. When we brief the arrival, we'll look at the chart, and if it doesn't look like it's doable for us, we'll switch over to the Zulu, which does seem a little bit more conservative. But I want this to be as difficult as it can be, because that's the challenge here that we want. Map, and then let's get the route data. Yeah, I want the most gnarly thing we can fly going in there, just to really push myself to see if I can do it. I'll get the set forecast now so I don't forget later. And then we're ready to go. So legs, take off. Okay, IFR clearance, we don't have one at all. Let me make sure that my flight plan did load up though. Let's see. Yep, it did. Okay, we'll leave the same TCAS. We had radio. We get the CTAF for DCA. CTAF K DCA. 19.1. Okay, it's a little bit slow. 19.1. Okay, now fuel quantity is set. Flight altitude. 210. So let's set that to 220. FMC is checked the set flight directors on left, right. Auto throttle's armed. MCP airspeed, we're going to set that to V2, which is 149. Runway heading is in. And altitude, we'll just take it all the way up to 210 for now. Okay, altimeters are still set from when we arrived. Auto brakes, RTO. APU is still running, and I'll give you a departure brief. Okay, we're at gate 28 at DCA after a difficult landing. It's best I can describe it for me. Very, very white, luckily. Very white knuckly all the way in. Okay, we're going to push back here. Taxi down Kilo 2 to Juliet. Cross 15 at Juliet. Full length off of 19. 7,100 feet available on the Suki 6 RNAV departure. Instructions for 19. Climb out heading 187 to 515 feet, then direct FinB. Cross FinB at about 1500 and at or below 230 knots. Then track 102 to Moppy, then track 42 to Giddy Up. Then track 053 to Rise, then 56 to Suki. Cross Suki at about 5,000 feet. And then as we get closer, we'll brief the arrival into into Newark, and hopefully we don't interfere with anybody else trying to get in there, because they're going to be using the 22s. Alright, lower MFD is on engine. Doors and windows are closed. The out damper is still on. Hydraulic pumps and fuel pumps are still on. Parking brake is set. APU gens are on. Wheel chocks, I never set them. Beacon light. Trim air is still on. Engine bleeds are on. Now they're off. APU bleeds are on. Packs off. We'll go ignition right for this flight.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
And let's get ready for the next flight. Okay, it's recording. Are you sure, Shami? You want me to go without you? Alright, I'm gonna go without you.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Okay, clear to connect. Tell you what, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get one thing. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, I can wait 5 minutes. I can wait a couple minutes, man. If you can set up that quick, dude, I'll wait for you. Why not? Let's make a group flight out of this thing. Yeah, if you can set up in 5 minutes, dude, I'll wait. So, let me give you some background here. I'm about to be a guinea pig. I got this beer here. It's Hangar 24 Firebreak Gold IPA. So somebody brought a huge crate of these into work and said, "Here, have some free beer." And when we looked at them, all of these beers are expired. So I don't know what that means when a beer expires. And everybody was afraid to drink them, and I said, "Give me that shit, I'll do it." So I brought one home. I'm gonna be the guinea pig for like 100 people, and we're gonna taste this expired beer and see if it's like if that's a thing or not. I don't. How does it go bad in a can? I don't. Let's see. While we're waiting for Xiaomi to load up, let's do some science projects here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah! Okay. Well, now I know why it's expired. Okay. Yep. We're not drinking that. I'll bring it back. Fudge. Okay, the second I opened up that beer, it just started, it like foamed up and it spilled all over the place. So yeah, okay, there's a reason why it's expired, because it's not good. Hold on. So apparently there's a reason why they put expiration dates on beers. Oh. Look at this. I got beer all over my pants now. The second I cracked it up, it just went. Stupid. I better tell everybody at work, don't drink that shit. You're gonna die. Dang, I was in the mood for a beer too. I don't have any now. Don't drink that stuff, dude. Damn. Like soaking wet with beer. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta change, dude. This sucks. Yeah, dude, it doesn't even smell that good, dude. Ugh. It's skunked, huh? God, I hope nobody else at work tried that. Oh. Ugh, it doesn't even, yeah, it doesn't smell good. Damn. Okay, I thought I was being brave. I almost killed myself. All right. So I was really in the mood for some alcohol, so I found something else. It's a little more fruity, but you know, hey, who cares? I got some German Dornfelder wine that I had. This is a red wine. It's like a sweet red, but it's not that sweet. It's really good. So I'll drink that instead. Plan B. Tastes good anyway. Okay, let's push.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Hey, Shami, we're just going to push here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
I'll push and get started up, but we can wait to taxi until you're ready. Parking brake released.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
All right, Cruz. Let's go ahead and start number 2. Okay, rotation on 2. Okay, man. All right, fuel on 2. Oh, pressure lights out. Okay, good start on 2 over to 1. Rotation on 1. Still on 1.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay.
And we're disconnected, so give me just a moment.
Oh, man, my hands smell like stinky beer now. Damn it. I don't think I was going to like that beer anyway. It was an IPA, and I don't really like IPAs, so maybe it was for the best that it didn't work out, but damn it, what a mess. Beer all over my desk, all over my carpet, my dog looking at me weird. Okay. Have to start checklist. There we go.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left.
Yeah,
Take
right?
it easy and have a safe flight.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Just wasted beer. Alright. Flaps have takeoff. Flaps 15. That's a different one. hand signal's good. Stab trim 5.24. Guess I didn't set the stab trim after landing. 5.24 set. Takeoff data we already reviewed. V1 142, rotate 143, V2 149. Takeoff thrust setting is 95.2 and 1. Transponder is TARA. Taxi light. Runway turn off lights are on. Flight controls. Ailerons left. Ailerons right. Elevator up. Elevator down. Rudder left. Rudder right. Okay. Radio's on 19.1. We're just gonna kind of stroll forward up here to the towards the taxi line. Okay, nose wheel steering. Brakes checked. I always check my brakes once I start taxiing because I've had it happen on more than once where I hit the brakes and nothing happened because something got messed up with my controls or something was wrong where the brakes weren't working. So I always check the nose wheel steering and the brakes because they both not worked when I needed them to. Okay, we'll hold here. We got a quick second. Let me take a peek at this RNF Tango. Dang, look at this straight in landing 29 LNAV. Recommended altitude at duck is 1300. Dude, you know what? Maybe we can use IAN for this. Once we roll out on Levdy, we'll turn on the IAN and we can use that to give us a little bit of vertical guidance down. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so that's that. So what is the... I want to see the RNAV Zulu. Okay, when you come up on CTAP, Shami, I'll know when you're ready. Let's see. Approach. RNAV Zulu. Okay, so this is the RNAV Zulu here, which looks a bit more conservative, and it has more vertical guidance for sure. Yeah. That would be the better thing to do. But that's no fun. We're not gonna do that. But this is definitely a better approach for an aircraft like ours. got 2 minutes to go. I'm gonna start slowly meandering towards the departure, and I'm just gonna. It's a very slow taxi. Reagan traffic, United 8769, taxi to runway 19 via Kilo 2 Juliet, cross 15, we'll hold short 19. Now we're just gonna slowly meander over there. Okay, maybe a little more than that. Oh, heck yeah, you're pushing already. That's cool.
Approaching 15.
Copy that. Okay, before takeoff checklist. Okay, parameters off. LNAV and VNAV. ACAS is good. Lights are on. Lecture's on. Start switches on. Brake set.
Ronald Reagan traffic, southwest 8725, taxi runway 19er via Kilo. We're going to cross runway 15 on Kilo. Ronald Reagan traffic.
There he is, guys. He's getting ready. Hey, Shami, give me that good Southwest taxi speed. You know what to do. You know what to do. Oh yeah, look at him moving now. This is Southwest finest right here. He's hauling. He's got somewhere to be. I swear he skidded out right there in that turn. Alright, crew, so we're going to head up to Newark and we're going to fly a very challenging approach. We're going to do 40 knots. There you go. I won't tell on you. We're going to fly this approach to runway 29 with the 90-degree crosswind, gusting. I think it should be fun. Okay, start switches are in continuous. Takeoff clearance is good. Let me reset the clock. Reagan traffic, United 8769 departing runway 19, Suki 6 departure. On taxiway.
Ronald Reagan traffic, southwest 8725, lining up and waiting runway 19er.
Approaching
After the departing traffic. Ronald Reagan.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do we'll do a rolling takeoff here so Shami can keep the interval tight.
On runway 19.
Alright, let's do it. Takeoff thrust. 1, Togo.
Knots.
Thrust hold.
Rotate. How's it rate?
Zero nav.
400.
Nav speed. Makes it easy to get out of here. Oh, you don't worry about wing turbulence. This little plane won't hurt you. Oh, you went spacing. That's fine. Plus 1.
8725 departing runway 19er on the Suki 6, departure to the east. Ronald Reagan.
Over to a Unicom now. Okay, there's Shami, he's up. Copy that, I see you, airborne.
What's your traffic? Yes, 786, guys, the road visual, runway 19.
Okay, autopilot's coming on. After the takeoff checklist is done to, what's up, LOD? Guten Morgen, wie geht's Ihnen heute? I know, isn't it good? You should try the 900ER, dude. That flies even better, I think. Okay, climb speed 322. Man, we're hauling. Well, you know, I did take a little bit of German in school, so. Hey, you know, Shami, on my way back to Dulles on our last day of our trip, we did stop in Baltimore for a little bit. We went down to where the ships were. And we went and looked at that submarine, the Torque, I think it is. We did go on there and did the quick walk to the Torque. We didn't have time to go to the Independence or whatever that sailing ship was, or the Coast Guard cutter. I would have loved to have done it, but we just didn't have the time for it. But I did walk through the sub. It was pretty cool. Yeah, we didn't realize that if you buy one ticket, you get it for all the ships. You get to tour all of them. But like we literally had like 15 minutes before we had to get back on the road, so we just did the sub. But definitely it was cool. I wanted to check out more. Maybe next time I get out that way. What I'm trying to do, Shami, like in October or November, I want to head back out to the East Coast just by myself, leaving the kids and the girlfriend behind, and I want to go back and hit all the battlefields that I can get. Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville. I want to go back to Bull Run, Antietam, and back to Gettysburg, and I really want to spend more time and look at those in depth. It'd be cool if I could get some people to come with me, but A lot of my coworkers are into like Civil War history, so I might have to do it by myself. Nobody really cares like I care. But I definitely want to go back there, and maybe from like Thursday to Sunday, and just like hit all those battlefields and really tour them in depth more than I was able to do. Although at Gettysburg, I did get a lot of that in. I might not go back to Gettysburg. Maybe Antietam is the furthest north that I'll go. Okay, 16,000, head to the 210. Yeah, I might, if I don't go up to Gettysburg on this trip, I'll have more time to go back to Baltimore and check it out. I think I'd try to fly into Reagan if I could, just, you know, so I'm closer to where I want to be. But I could go back into Dulles again and just stay, you know, by there. Stay by Dulles and not go all the way into DC, because I don't need to go back to DC again. Lawton Silva. Yes, I am. Of course, you're definitely flying Bad Sim. This is B, and I'm flying with Shami here on my channel. He just took off in a Southwest 737-800. We're in a 900 ER. And we just left DCA, and we're heading back up to Newark, and we're going to fly that runway 29 approach again. I know the reason that I'm doing this is I kind of want to get a feel for this short runway, what that's like. And currently the weather on runway 29 is pretty gnarly. 210 at 17, gusting 25, so a 25 knot, almost a 90-degree crosswind. And I really want to fly a very tight RNAV approach. So right now I got the RNAV Tango because it's really tight.
Thousand to go.
We're gonna try that tonight. Yeah, but it was 29. It was runway 29 that 767 was landing on. So this really short guy up here. The 22s are the predominant runways, but 29 is the shortest one here. And today the wind is blowing 210, so it'll be a very strong crosswind for us. And I really want to kind of try that out. FMC, speed, VNAV, path, and I forgot my altimeters. I just fixed it now. Alright guys, we're at cruise. We got 43 miles till top of descent, so let's go ahead and go over the arrival stuff now. Let's run landing data for our approach. SimBrief is usually pretty good about this stuff. Okay, auto brakes max again. Approach speed is 150. Ooh, man. Okay, flaps 30. Just out of curiosity, I wonder what a flaps 40 approach would look like. No, we'll do flaps 30. I like the way the plane flies at flaps 30. Okay, approach speed is 150, so VRF 145. The wind is 200-17, gusting 25. I'm not going to add any gust additive because there's no gust off our nose. It's off the left wing, and so there's no point in adding any speed for gust because the gust is just going to increase our lateral drift, not the vertical drift, if you know what I mean. So we got 571 feet of runway remaining with that configuration. So it'll be flaps 30, VREF 145, auto brakes max. So we're on the Filbo 4 arrival. And technically on it now here at Swan. Gordonsville is 270, but we're not even near that. So the next hard cross we got is going to be at Somto at 11,000, or Dillon at 8,000. At Metro, landing runway 4 left, right, and 29. Expect radar vectors. We're going to vector ourselves over to Gritty. So after Metro, we're going to go direct Gritty. And we're going to attempt this RNAV GPS runway Tango. RNAV GPS Tango runway 29 approach. So Gritty is our initial approach fix at 2,700. Cow, intermediate fix at 2,000. Tyran at 2,000, and Duck 1,300. This is essentially a visual approach here. All right. So at Duck, we need to have visual on the runway, and then there's basically no lateral guidance except for to cross lefty at 790 feet. It's just a recommendation. Touchdown zones at 10 feet. Like previously discussed, 4 miles visibility is required. 1,300 feet on the minimums. And MSA is 2,900 feet. This approach, do not exceed 165 knots until runway 29. Climb to 2,000 feet on extended visual approach track to runway 29. Then left turn direct Dwiz and hold. So it looks like the final approach course is 288, and it's kind of significant. I'll tell you why. This sort of thing that we're going to do here would be a very good candidate for IAN, which is Integrated Approach Navigation. So basically, it's like if you're familiar with the. I don't think you will. Hey, I don't think you'll need that, Xiaomi. My 800 stops just fine. You could probably use Auto Brakes 3 and be fine. I think SimBrief is a little over conservative with their. It's too conservative with their braking. So what airport is that down there? Is that Philadelphia? It looks like it is. Yeah. Watch. I think it is anyway. I mean, it looks like Philadelphia. Yeah, it is Philadelphia. I thought so. KPHL. Oh, I heard my ding. Let's reset the MCP altitude down to we'll take it down to 2,000 for now. Shaman, you on Unicom?
Yes, sir.
Head down now. Pressurization panel again, huh? There we go. See, I always use factored, but let me see what it does if you use something different. So landing performance, actual distance. Yeah, correct. After Metro Direct Gritty. I forgot to grab the weather. Okay, 21017 gust 25. Altimeter is 2982. Alright, that's. Yeah, just connect the dots, go direct gritty.
Altimeter setting.
Checked. LOD, bist du noch hier? Let's see if he left or not. I think we lost him. Oh well. A little bit of speed brake here to slow us down. Okay, right when approach briefing is performed, decision altitude is 1300. No, wrong button. Sorry. This one. Hold on. Autopilot was getting a little squirrely here, but I null it out a little bit. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. Letting out to seatbelt signs are on. Altimeter's cross-check. Okay, speed 240. Lights on. Start switch is on. Approach checklist complete. Okay, looking good here. Out of 9,000 feet for 8. Oh. Grab the frequency for. $18.3. Hey, Xiaomi, I'm switching over to CTEP now, so you know. Cool. All right, so what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna activate IAN as we start making that final turn to try to give us a little bit of vertical guidance. See if it works. Okay, heading down. Hey, Xiaomi, is there a way to do a charter flight for Southwest Virtual where you get credit for it? I've never seen that function before. Or are you just doing this one for fun, off the books? Looks good for a Xiaomi. Doesn't have a charter system. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no traffic's heading in there right now, which is good that I can see. And then this guy's heading into JFK, so that's not an issue. So we got a nice clear path in here. I don't think we're gonna have any traffic because we're definitely not using the active runway there. Oh, that's cool. I never really looked at the timetable enough. How would you find a ferry flight? I mean, how would you know to look for one? Okay, guys, so landing technique when we get to Newark on this runway 29. I'm gonna crab into the wind. Oh, okay. That sounds like more work than it's worth for me. We're gonna fly like a crabbed approach because we got about 20 knot crosswind from the left, and about 100 feet from the ground, I'm gonna add a bit of right rudder and left aileron to keep that wing, the left wing, not entirely down, but kind of wings level to stop the drift, and we'll see how that works out. Okay, that's cool. I mean, if I really got to do a charter flight in the 737, I can just do it with United, because they have this free flight system, which is essentially a charter flight, and it works just fine. All right, speed decel. Flaps 1. All right, let's go 200 knots. Now look at that, guys. We're looking right down the runway 22. So that's Newark, and that's the runway 22. We're gonna circle around to the right and come land on 29 over here this way. Dude, this is a trip, dude. I'm not used to like approaching the 4s and not landing on the 4s. Okay, speed 180. Flaps 5.
1,000 to go.
I have no idea what that guy just said. Okay, speed brakes, armed, auto brakes, max.
2,500.
Checked. Newark traffic, United 8769 on the RNAV Tango, runway 29 approach. At Cow. Alright, let's keep the speed heading down.
Newark traffic southwest, 8725. We're about 17 miles to the southwest, descending out of 4,600. Inbound on the RNAV Tango runway 29er approach from Gritty, Newark.
Alright, I'm gonna fly this thing as manually as possible because I really want to get that experience here. Oh man, you guys ready for this? I am. I'm excited. Look at, there's the wind, 230 at 36, so it should tilt over to 210 at 17 gust 25. Alright, speed 150, flaps 30. Landing checklist, landing gears down 3 green, spoilers are armed, auto brakes max, flaps 30. Altimeter's cross check, misapproach altitude, hold for that. Alright guys, here we go. You ready? Okay. Our throttle. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Speed.
Approaching minimums.
There's
Minimums.
runway in sight. Continue. Okay, arm IAN. Hopefully. Oh yeah, we're good. This is okay. Okay, glide path. Oh, this is easy, dude. This is nothing. There's that crosswind.
Approaching 2-9.
Okay, great. Now we gotta deal with this crosswind here. Dang.
500.
Okay, looking good.
200. 100.
Okay. Right
50,
right rudder.
40, 30, 20, 10.
5,000
Left aileron.
feet remaining.
Okay, left aileron into the wind. Manual braking. Nothing, dude. A little squirrely at the end there, but I got it. That was easy. I got this, dude. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Shami, you got this, dude. Ain't nothing, dude. If I could do it in this tank, you can do it in that thing. Easy. Here, we're gonna watch this guy. Yeah, we're gonna definitely watch this. Tell you what. I'm gonna set the parking brake. After landing checklist. Spoilers up, flaps, auto brakes off. Wicks are off, landing lights and are off. Taxi lights on, strobes off. Start. Oh, I forgot to start the clock. Oops.
Newark traffic southwest, 8725, short final runway 29er, Newark.
I knew I forgot something. I was so concentrated on this that I didn't even call final. I thought it was going to be a little bit more tighter than that. It actually wasn't hard at all to roll out on that. Dude, right on a touchdown zone. Beautiful. Yeah, that's great. I think you landed better than I did. Yeah, dude, he got that. Look good to me, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, he did better than I did, I think, guys. Tell you what, let's go up here and make a left on Sierra. And we'll take Sierra to Alpha. Newark traffic, United 8769, taxi to Terminal A via Whiskey Sierra Alpha. Long taxi.
And Newark traffic, Southwest 8725, clear over runway 29. We're going to be following the company United Newark.
Not my company, traitor. Or maybe I'm the traitor. I think I'm the traitor, actually. Alright, I didn't get a chance to look at the metrics very good. Is this Sierra? Okay, we're gonna make a right turn here. I want to kind of digest this approach. So threshold crossing height was a little bit low, but the landing distance was really nice, 1,400 feet. That's well within the window. We carried a little bit of extra speed in there, so our touchdown was at 151 knots when it should have been about 145. Pitch attitude, crab angle, but look at that, guys. Despite the 20 knot crosswind, 3 feet center line deviation to the left. Come on, dude. That's pretty dang good. Bank angle, so wings were level. Oh shit, slow down. Wings were half a degree from being level. It says the wind was 206 at 9 knots, but it was definitely blowing harder than that. Yeah, I would say this was a good landing to me. See you later, Captain. Thanks for being here tonight. Okay, so APU is running step trim. So when we get to Alpha 11, we're going to make a right turn. Alpha 11. Should be coming up here pretty quick. This is Alpha 10. And this is Alpha 11 right here. Okay, right turn here. And this is the gates we left from. Yeah, gate 13 looks nice. We'll use that one. Parking checklist. Shield switches off. Okay. Packs off. Trim off. What's that bell about? All right, guys. Okay, that bell can stop anytime now. Wow, that's annoying. Alright guys, I think I had enough tonight, between the exploding beer and all that stuff. Hey, wasn't that fun? Come on, I'm glad we did this, because I would have never ever thought to fly on this runway and any get an approach like that without that accident happening. Yeah, so that was something that I worked on when I was tweaking the flight model. The original level up flight models, when you try to decrab them, they just sink. They drop to the ground, and because the elevators are so touchy, you get into this pilot-induced oscillation when you decrab. So I've really worked on trying to make it easier to fly a crabbed approach with a crosswind, so that when you put that rudder in and you put that left aileron or right aileron in to counter it, it doesn't get super squirrely with pitch. So I've been able to have really nice crosswind landings in these since I've made these changes to them, and it looked like you did too. So, like, well done. I would say it's about 80% of the way there to a Z-boat, and I'll be very happy to say 80%. To get that extra 20%, I would need to put a lot of hours or days or weeks into flight testing and trying to build it the way that Twixtor did for the Z-boat, and it would take a long time. And like I've mentioned previously, that's a lot of work for someone who's not on the level up team. you know. So I'll take 80% all day because it's good enough for me. But yeah, hey, I appreciate you flying with me tonight, Shami, and being here. I'm gonna call it a night, but I will be flying again. I did write down that KPWM harbor visual approach or whatever. That could be a good candidate for tomorrow's flights. If I want to fly no more 737s, I may switch to something else. We'll see. But either way, thanks for coming with me. I'm gonna call it a night. I'll talk to you soon. Y'all have a good evening, and thanks so much for being here. Bye bye.